Let's solve this question. This question is taken from SPM 2022, Paper 1, Section B, and it is from your Form 5 at Math, Chapter 6, Trigonometric Function. Now let's look at Part A. Diagram 9 shows an angle on a Cartesian plane, theta. On the diagram 9, label the position of negative theta. So theta go this way, go anti-clockwise, and negative theta go clockwise. So start from here. So what do we need to do? Just do a refraction. And the axis of diffraction will be the x-axis. This one diffracted in the x-axis will go down like this. Okay, let me draw a triangle to help you to visualize clearer. So here will be negative theta. Okay, so if this is P, here will still be P. But this is Q, here no longer Q, but negative Q. Okay, so this is the answer for part 1. So how about part 2? Set the value of tangent negative theta in terms of P and Q. Now you just focus on this triangle. So if this is P, it means that here is P, right? This is negative Q, this is negative Q. Okay, TOA, tangent negative theta is equal to TOA, opposite, divided by adjacent. Okay, this is the answer for part 2. Now let's look at part B. We want to solve the equation for 2 cosine x is equal to square root 3 times cotangent x for the the range of the x is 0 degree under 360 degree. Okay, let me copy the question first. So 2 cosine x is equal to, this one I just copy first. Let me put a parenthesis so that you can see clearer. So okay, so tangent is sine over cos. Cotangent is cosine over sine, right? But this one you need to be more careful when you solve it. So some students might do it this way. This one, multiply, bring to another side, become divide, right? So divide you can change to multiply, you just flip over the denominator and numerator. It becomes like this. And then you cancel it this way. Okay, and you continue solving it. If you do it this way, you only get half of the answer. So for this question, you should be able to get 4 answers. But if you do it this way, you only get 2 answers. So you cannot do it this way. We need to do it another way. Okay, here you cannot simplify this way. So what I'm going to do is, let me start from here. Both sides I multiply by sine x. So here will become 2 cosine x sine x. And this one no longer we can cancel out with this sine x. So you will get square root 3 times cosine x. So I'm going to move this whole thing over here, become 2 cosine x times sine x minus square root of 3 times cosine x is equal to 0. Now I have cosine x over here, I have cosine x over here. I'm going to factorize it out. Cosine x, 2 sine x minus square root of 3. Okay, now I'm going to use a zero product property to help me to get the value of x. Cosine x is equal to 0, or 2 sine x minus square root of 3 is equal to 0. Okay, so still remember what value of x will make the cosine become 0? 90 degree and 90 degree and 270 degree, right? Still remember the graph. You can use a graph to help you to get the answer. 90, 180, 270. Okay, 90 degree and 270 degree. So this one, move this one, go to another side, become sine x is equal to square root of 3 divided by 2. Okay, this one you can press your calculator, or you can use this if you want. You can use this triangle to help you to get the answer. 60 degree, this is 30 degree, 1 2 square root of 3. Okay, the angle here should be 60 degrees. The reference angle should be 60 degrees, right? So the sine is positive. So we know that there are two possible solutions for this one. It can be like this, which is 60 degrees. The reference angle is 60 degrees, or it can go this way. Stop at the second quadrant. This is 60 degrees. So that means this is 120 degrees. So let me write over here. Reference angle is equal to 60 degrees. So x is equal to 60 degrees or 120 degrees. So from here we know x is equal to 60 degrees, 90 degrees, 120 degrees, and the last one will be 270 degrees. Now let's go to the last part, part C. It is given that tangent M is equal to P such that M is a reflex angle. So reflex angle, it means that the M is greater than 180 degrees, less than 360 degrees. Okay, we want to express this one in terms of P. Okay, the P actually can be positive or negative, right? Because if the P is positive, it means that tangent of this angle is positive, means that the M is actually over here. If the P is a negative value, so you should go stop here. But I think the questions want us to do like this. Since don't have a negative sign here, I would just assume that this is a positive value. So I will use this one. Because I look at the answer, only one answer is given, which is this one. So I will use this one to explain to you. Okay, cosine pi over 3 minus m. So what I'm going to do next, I will change this to degree, so easier for you to do it. So pi over 3 is actually equal to, this pi over 3 radian is equal to 60 degrees. 60 degrees. Now I'm going to use a formula to help me. Cos, cos, sine, sine. Cos, cos. Be careful, this is plus. Sine, sine. Oh, sorry. Let me use back the blue color. Cos, cosine, sine. Now, I'm going to draw this diagram first so that easier for us to continue solving it longer. 90 degrees. Okay, so this is M. I would just assume that the P is a positive value, so tangent M is a positive value. So according to the A, S, T, C, so positive, it will be here. But if the P is negative, it should be here. Okay, anyway, I will just go with this one. Okay, tangent M is equal to P, TOA, T opposite divided by the adjacent. So here I'm going to go down, right? I'm going to put negative, and this is left hand side of the y-axis. I'm going to put a negative as well. So once you have the two sides here, can you get the length of this side? No problem, right? So this, which is negative 1 square is equal to 1 square, which is equal to 1, plus negative p square is equal to p square root. Okay, now I have all the information that I need. I can start solve this one. Cosine 60 degrees, you can press your calculator. Cosine 60 degrees is equal to 1 over 2. This is cosine m, okay. Now, CAH. This will be negative 1 over this. Square root of 1 plus p square. Plus sine 60 degrees, press your calculator, or you can use a triangle to help you. This is square root 3 over 2. And how about sine m? S O H. Opposite divided by hypotenuse. Okay, now I'm going to open up the parentheses. So we need to give our answer in terms of P. So same thing here, plus minus will become positive, negative will become negative. And this is square root 3 times P. 2. Okay, let me double check. Now they have the same denominator, right? Okay, then it will be easier. Just combine them together. Okay, this is the answer for this question.